Beef.
It's what's for dinner.
It is also a synonym for a massive feud two people have with one another. The most interesting feuds in my eyes come from the genre of rap. And in these past few months, the biggest cultural event to me has been the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. It's officially over, but I want to share my thoughts on this whole ordeal. Drake's fall from grace honestly needs to be studied, and that kind of ended up happening. A teacher on TikTok discussed the entendres in Kendrick's disses towards Drake and how her students discovered them.
If I ask students what they're listening to in their headphones, Drake. The week after the leak was a nightmare. But today I walk in and I can feel that there has been a tectonic shift. The second I walked into the building, I could hear the buzz. I could kind of overhear the conversations and I was like, oh my God. This is a Kendrick school now.
Damn, Drake is cooked. He lost his main demographic of listeners. A college professor even did numerous videos analyzing the beef. It's clear as day Drake lost, and not only that, he fell off hard. He was a feature on a shitty Hey There Delilah remix recently. I don't care if it's satire, it still sounds like shit. R/Drizzy is coping hard. Prior to this, Drake rapped on the Metro diss beat BBL Drizzy on his Sexy Red track.
You can't hurt my feelings if I'm in on the joke.
Funny enough, Kendrick mentioned his association with Sexy Red and Euphoria before that track even came out. Kendrick called a ton of things about Drake ahead of time because he is very predictable. Euphoria overall is a great follow-up to Like That, where he dissed Drake subliminally and Drake's push-ups response as well. I really love how Kendrick during this beef was playing 4D chess. He dropped 616 in LA, which teased he had some of Drake's former belongings, alluding to him that he had a mole in OVO. This song is essentially Kendrick playing mind games with him, noting that his biggest meat writer, DJ Academics, might be compromised and that OVO has people on the inside that are feeding him info. Drake responded with Family Matters, where he spread rumors that Kendrick beat his wife and that his creative partner Dave Free had a kid with her. Kendrick was able to drop immediately after Drake with Meet the Grams because he had that diss up his sleeve in advance. As he said in Euphoria, he can even predict his angle.
I go to the bathroom, I come back, the motherfucking song is uploaded. I said, wait. I text him like, nigga, you already, he's like, man, I've been waiting for this nigga to drop something.
Meet the Grams is a great response because Drake attacked Kendrick's family, leading to him firing back with a sinister song where he writes letters to all of Aubrey Graham's family members. He writes to Adonis, Aubrey's mom Sandra, and his dad Dennis, and reveals he has a hidden daughter. This song is where he finally addresses Drake's PDF allegations. Kendrick mentions he has S-offender on his payroll and mentions to LeBron James and Stephen Curry to keep their children away from them. The song finishes with Kendrick writing a letter to Aubrey mentioning how he's lied about everything and that he refused to get help from him. Finally, Kendrick released Not Like Us, where he doubled down on the Predator allegations. He calls Drake a PDF along with the rest of OVO. There's even some proof of Drake's posse having bad actors, with Baca being arrested in the past for human trafficking. This track is a major bop. It is Kendrick's victory lap after bodying Drake with Euphoria, 616 in LA, and Meet the Grams. After this song came out, it was over for Drake. The Heart Part 6 was an awful response from Drake. The club ain't bumping that track. Drake needs to pack it up in all honesty. People in the club were dancing to Kendrick calling him a PDF, including LeBron James. Guessing LeBron will take Kendrick's advice and keep the family away. But yeah, Drake will forever be known as a creep thanks to Kendrick. It's a major blemish on his career, true or not. His response did not help his case as he mentioned Millie Bobby Brown, who Kendrick never name dropped. He also said he was too rich to be a predator when the late Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly got arrested for their crimes, and Diddy is currently being investigated. Other things Kendrick has acknowledged about Drake besides his alleged predatory actions is how he's a colonizer of hip-hop. Aubrey is from Canada, was upper middle class, and had an acting career prior. It makes a lot of sense he is able to copy other rappers' sounds. Kendrick even name drops multiple rappers Drake emulated the style of that he collaborated with for clout. But yeah, this beef was so ugly, allegedly UMG stepped in to call an end to it. It's very possible Kendrick had more disses in the pipeline, I assume, which will stay vaulted most likely. Still, he honestly accomplished his mission in destroying Drake's reputation. Drake's best, and I say in quotes, 2 disses, push-ups, and Family Matters had good production and delivery, but to be honest, the disses were weak for the most part. All Drake had besides the domestic abuse allegation was mentioning Kendrick was short and that he had small feet. Kendrick, meanwhile, annihilated Drake with legitimate criticism that outside listeners have talked about for years. It is a shame that Drake had the last word in this beef, and that it ended at a sour note where Drake victim blamed Kendrick for being an SA victim, which wasn't even true. Drake clearly did not listen to the song Mother I Sober, where Kendrick notes that he was never abused. But yeah, like I said earlier, Drake is done for. People have a lot of dirt on him regarding interactions with minors. His lyrics about younger women are aging like milk, and his actions throughout the whole beef proved Kendrick right. Drake's gotcha he thought he had was he fed Kendrick fake info, but that got disproven when a Twitter account revealed they had all the items from Meet the Gram, so Drake's feeding info claim got debunked. Overall, Drake may continue to still make music, but his image is definitely tainted. With Drake dropping mid-features and people questioning the poor timing of his OVO Kids clothing line, things aren't looking good for him, especially if Kendrick performs Not Like Us on Juneteenth. Kendrick! Perform that song live, and I am yours! Okay, update. The Mad Lad performed it on Juneteenth not only once, but 6 times in a row. People said the A minor line in unison. He performed Euphoria Live before that, too, along with 616 in LA as well. No Meet the Grams though, but to be honest, that song was personally aimed towards Drake and is just too sinister to play live. It seems like it'd kill the fun vibe of the concert if Kendrick performed that. Honestly, I just expected Like That and Not Like Us, so Euphoria and 616 were great performance additions. Kendrick also made a Not Like Us music video, which fully answers the question to why he did not make a final diss in response to Drake's The Heart Part 6. He did not need one as he predicted his angle already in his prior disses. Still, Kendrick did have some things that weren't acknowledged by him, that being the domestic abuse allegations and the accusation from Drake that Dave Free had a kid with Kendrick's wife Whitney. The flimsy lies Drake tried to spread got demolished in this very video that's co-directed by Kendrick and Dave. In it, Kendrick and his wife and kids are dancing happily towards the end of it. The Juneteenth concert was the start of Kendrick's victory lap, while the music video is his final run. He had people in unison say the minor line again in this music video. He even hit an owl pinata and caged an owl. Drake is cooked. He's done. What's he doing now? 2 features on a Camila Cabello album? To conclude, why is he still eligible for a Nick Kid's Choice Award? Drake's probably trying to help Dan Schneider get his foot back in the door. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the beef as a whole. This has been Shade X, and I hope you all feel nothing but good vibes.